All right, welcome to another game of Elestrals. Myself, aDrive, is playing against Steve or Magnitude as we showcase the different prototype starter decks that are available for just 72 hours to pre-order on shopelestrals.com. I'm going to be utilizing the TRIFERNal Starter Deck, and Steve is going to be utilizing the MAJESEA Starter Deck. I recommend if you haven't watched the How to Play guide, watch that first, so that way you can kind of understand what we're doing, but this will be a good kind of tutorial, show you guys what an actual game of Elestrals looks like to the best of our abilities. A game of Elestrals starts with us rolling a d20 to see who gets the highest number. The person who gets the highest number chooses who goes first. I got 19.
16.
So I will choose to go second.
All right.
So I'm going to draw 5 cards, as will Steve. But because Steve is going first, he will forego his first draw phase.
Yes.
We both start with 20 spirits in our spirit deck, which can be any spirit combination you want. We played face down. And 40 cards in your main deck, up to 3 copies of each card allowed.
And I will begin the game by playing 1 card face down. And then I will use a Water Spirit to enchant a small Tuga in defense position, which that allows me to get a 1 Spirit Fire Elestral from my deck and add it to my hand. Now when using any card with the search function, requires you to show your opponent what it is, and I'm grabbing Cinder.
Okay.
And then Shuffle as well, so that's implied in the turn.
Yep, so anytime you search, you show your opponent what you get, and then you're going to shuffle the deck afterwards. Cards like Small Tuga, very strong, 5 defense, allows it to hold up to some pretty strong threats and give you a free card essentially as a result of playing it. So one of the better cards, I think, at this stage of the game. Especially early game, it's very good.
I got my draw this turn, so there you go. That will be it for me.
Okay, so I will draw in my first draw phase, and I'm going to use 2 spirits immediately. I'll use 2 fire to enchant Nectar of the Gods, which allows me to draw 2 cards.
All right.
And then, let's see here. I'm gonna set this card face down.
Okay.
And let's see. I'm going to use a Thunder Spirit to enchant Astrabbit in defense.
Okay.
That allows me to look at the top 3 cards in my deck, add 1 to my hand, and then put the rest back. I'll add Hephaestus to my hand.
All right.
Put the rest back and shuffle.
Good card.
Just to note, the God art in the game right now is a placeholder, but the cards you guys will get from the pre-order will be updated.
Yes.
So I have 17 spirits left. And as a reminder, the spirits are your resource to play cards, but also your life points. That is going... Yeah, I'm going to use a Fire Spirit to enchant Hephaestus.
Sure.
And then I'm going to use Hephaestus enchantment effect to enchant it with 3, which brings me down to 14 right away.
I'm winning. All right.
And then I'm going to use Hephaestus effect to disenchant to search my deck for an artifact and add it to my hand. I'll grab the Hammer of Hephaestus.
Sure.
So by using Divine Runes, you can activate really powerful effects very quickly and still have the spirits on the field to keep Hephaestus around for another turn, or to use for Nexus. That is going to be my turn.
All right. So I will draw a card. I will. All right. So I'm going to use a Water Spirit to enchant a Veritaqua. And I'm also then going to change Small Tuga to attack position.
Okay.
So now Veritaqua will attack Astrabbit, and its ability destroys it immediately because it's in defense position. And with Small Tuga, I will attack you directly. Because I have 1 spirit on me, you take 1 spirit of damage.
All right, so very quickly I'm down to just 13 spirits. Okay, my turn.
It is your turn.
All right, I will draw. Okay. I'm going to use a Fire Spirit to enchant Necruff.
Oh, it's a good one.
And I'm going to use Necruff to attack Smoltuga.
All right.
Necruff's effect activates and allows me to force him to expend 1 spirit from his spirit deck. Now he just took it off the top, but he would have the choice to search.
Yes, yes.
So
This guy, and then you attack. I believe that is your turn.
Correct. The battle phase is the last thing you can do.
Alright, so I will draw. So I will use 2 Water Spirits to play Nectar of the Gods, which allows me to draw 2 cards. Alright. I will, using 1 Water Spirit, play Poseidon, and I can enchant it with 2 more Water Spirits to give it 3. I will use 1 Fire Spirit to activate Circle the Sky. So I can Nexus up to 2 spirits, so I will put them on their Takwa.
Oh boy, here we go.
Which allows me to draw 1 card as well.
Oh baby.
Successful.
I think I know what's coming.
I will use 2 Water Spirits to play Nectar of the Gods.
Oh boy. Look at this turn, Steve.
Draw two new cards. This is a good one.
That's a good turn.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for the Majesty to hit the field now.
Yes. And I haven't even used my summoning, so I will...
Your enchantment, yep.
I will then use 1 Water Spirit to enchant Majesty on Vera Takwa.
So he ascended his Veritaqua. Anytime you do an ascension in this context, it's going to take the place of your normal enchantment, and you have to still enchant an additional spirit. So even though the Majesty had 3 on it, or the Veritaqua had 3 on it already, which is all Majesty really needed, because it's an ascension, you have to play with an additional spirit, and thus now has 4, giving him 10 attack right now. Actually, is it for everyone on the field?
So it's got 11.
Wow, 11 attack.
We are not done yet.
He's not done yet.
I'm going to play 2 Water Spirits and, with Trident of Poseidon.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm going to empower Majesty with Trident of Poseidon. So I get 2 attack and cannot be targeted by counter runes. And if Poseidon is enchanted, this artifact cannot be targeted by opponent's card effects. So that adds an additional 4 to Majesty.
So he's very strong, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so I got 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 15 attack.
Okay.
And I cannot be targeted by counter runes.
All right.
So I will... He's
still thinking about going.
I am still thinking about going. Is there anything else that
Steve's been waiting, guys, for 2 hours for this moment to happen.
Yeah. So Majesty's gonna attack Necrof. And
Okay.
he'll use 3
Yeah.
additional.
So he does 3 spirits of damage to me because of the fact that he has... Actually, I might need that. Let me keep that. So this is a situation, right, where I have to be a little strategic about what spirits I'm going to get rid of, because there's a particular card that would change this game right now, and if I draw it, it would actually it would turn the game right back around. So I have to make sure that I have the spirits in my deck. I'll just tell you guys what it is. Earthquake. If I could draw Earthquake right now, I could get rid of his Majesty, but I need 2 Earth Spirits to make sure that I can play that Earthquake. So that's your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Don't draw Earthquake, Steve. I do not draw Earthquake. Okay. But there is something I can do. Let's think about this. Okay. I gotta think through this turn because this is obviously a big turn. I have to make sure I do it right.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Okay. I'm going to disenchant from Hephaestus to grab an artifact, which is the Hammer of Hephaestus.
Okay.
Okay. All right, what's your attack? So I know.
15.
15, and that's 4, 5, 6, 7. 15.
That's 13, then I get 2 more because I tried on Poseidon.
Okay. All right. So 15.
Yes, I'm at 15, 14.
I gotta do some quick maths. Okay, so 15.
Yes. Thinking Volcaries, is that?
Valkyries would be really easy. It's not that. Okay.
chest clock would come in handy.
Oh. Oh, it's so close.
Yeah. So Majesty does. It just makes you think you're gonna have a chance, but it's gonna run you over.
I gotta do the math. So you're at 15.
I am at 15.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna make the play because I'm either gonna win or it's either gonna work or it's not. I don't really feel like mathing right now. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay, I'm gonna use a Fire Spirit to enchant Warmite.
Here we go.
Warmite's gonna drop your attack by 4 to 11.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm going to use 2 Fire Spirits
All right.
to enchant Hammer of Hephaestus. Okay, so Hammer of Hephaestus is gaining 1 attack for every enchanted rune, so it's giving me 2 right now.
Yeah.
So he's to 5.
Sure.
Then I'm going to use another Hammer of Hephaestus with 2 Fire Spirits. So that's going to give him 3 for each. So 2 of them should give 6. So that brings him to 9.
Yep.
Okay, and you're at
10.
No, you were at
11.
11. And then I'm going. I'm going to misenchant Volcanic Forge, and this is where that last turn makes a huge difference because I don't actually have another Fire Spirit. But I will misenchant Volcanic Forge, so the effect doesn't work, but it's still an enchanted rune on the field.
Wow. Wow.
So I gain. So you're at 11.
Yep.
And I gain.
You're at 12.
1, 2, 3.
You're at
4. So I have 4 enchanted runes in the field.
Yep.
Each one of these is giving me 4, so that gives me 8.
Yes, you're at
8,
11.
11.
Yep.
So I'm at 11, and you're at 11, right?
Yep. Oh wow. Wow.
And I'm gonna ram into it, I guess.
Yeah, we're just gonna blow it all up.
So all the hammers are gone, and the Warmite is gone.
Just gonna blow it all up.
And I was very close. So the difference there is on the previous turn, if I had actually gotten rid of, I got rid of 1 Vipyro. If I had not gotten rid of that Vipyro, and I could have enchanted the Volcanic Forge properly to have it actually have the effect, I would have actually been stronger than the Majesty, and I probably would have won, or at least had really good positioning. Now I'm left with very bad positioning and 3 spirits. So I think I'm gonna lose this one, but it was a fun moment.
That was
So
it was good.
I tried my best. Hopefully the math was correct. It was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
so
4 of each is 8 minus.
So 8, yeah. So 8 plus 3 is 11. You were at 11. It is what it is.
And now I will draw.
So close. 1 mistake. So I think that shows really, this is a great example of high competitive play though, and how much this resource management of your spirit deck is going to play into effect, because had I played smarter there and kept those Vipyros, understanding what was in my hand and paying a little bit more attention, I would have been able to execute that combo better, and my Volcanic Forge would have been active. But you can do things like this, misenchant Volcanic Forge. It has no effect because it's misenchanted, but you can still play the card, which could be useful for a Nexus, right? Like if I wanted to Nexus the spirit or something. So this is a good game to show a lot of things, Steve. I'm happy, regardless of the outcome.
This is. Let's see how many.
You got to win this one now.
I do not like that pressure, and that is unfortunately.
I have 3 spirits.
Yeah, I think I have 6.
I have 3. Fun fact, by the way, you can enchant invoke runes and counter runes with spirits on the field in times of late game situations. So in this context of it being very late game, I may not have a lot of spirits left. I could, enchant something out of my hand, an invoke rune or a counter rune, with the spirits on the field.
Yes.
But just those 2.
I'm going to play 1 card face down, and I am going to use a water spirit to play a Sluggo in attack position.
Oh, he's restoring his health here.
Yeah, which will allow me to get back 2 water spirits. Let's see. I am going to then attack you for 1.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Well, I only have 2 left, so I will draw. See if we can come back here. All right. Okay. And you are 2. Okay. I am going to use an Earth Spirit to misenchant my Necroff.
I'm going to use an activate Tsunami in response.
Okay. And that's probably going to be the game. So just a note, I can misenchant Necroff in this case and enchant it with an Earth Spirit, but it has no effect. So in this case, I don't have a Fire Spirit left, obviously. He activates Tsunami, which turns all things to defense. Unfortunately, I will not be able to have a battle phase this turn as a result of that, because I can't change his position the turn I enchant it. So that's that. That's my turn.
Yep. All right.
And now Steve is going to put the nail in the coffin with MAJESEA.
It's in the underworld. Wish I could bring it back.
Rise from the ashes.
It had 15 attack, Dan.
That was... I'm very happy.
15 attack.
I'm very happy, Steve. There's the ring. Please. Please be the package.
Let's see. I will... Okay, so I am going to use a Water Spirit to play a Sluggle. To get
Just putting you know, the emphasis on it here.
2 more. And I will... how many do you have left? 1?
I have 1 spirit left.
Alright, so Sluggle will attack Necroff.
Okay.
And Sluggle will attack you directly.
So you could have Nexused onto one of them and actually one right there.
I didn't. If that stopped the attack,
that's fair.
Then I couldn't do once the battle phase has started.
So I have no spirits left, but technically the game is not over yet because I need to be attacked directly. Because there could be an instance where I still have Elestrals on the field that are strong. So you don't need to have, like, if there's no spirits left, you can still play the game. But if I ever get hit with something that would take the last spirit for me, or hit me into, range where I don't have any left and I lose. So the thing is, I can't play anything either. So generally, when you have no spirits left, the game is over. Because at this point, I can't enchant any Elestrals anymore. I could activate an Invoke Rune by using something like this. So, like, an example where I could stay in the game here is I say, okay, I'm going to play Ambrosia using this enchantment on Volcanic Forge, get 2 spirits back, and then I can enchant.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a failsafe. But because I don't have anything that allows me to enchant at this point, I have no way to enchant anything. I have to end my turn. And thus, Steve can win the game on this turn by attacking me directly.
But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play Water Spirit to put my 3rd Sluggle. Got him all.
I love it. So he'll attack me directly and win the game. If you guys want to pick up the prototype decks, grab them for just 72 hours. Available at shopelestrals.com. GG Steve. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting Elestrals. And feel free to join our Discord and check the description for other videos like other games and much, much more. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.
See ya.